I've been away from the BoneLab for some time. My attention lately has been directed toward other pursuits. But then I saw that we got a new update. Now there's an M1 Garand. So, here we are. So what's the big deal? You can have an M1 Garand in Pavlov, and I used to have a mod for One Blade Sorcery. I've done this before. Why does this draw me back? Well, I'll tell you. You see, the thing about BoneLab is when it comes to the VR games out there, it's not the best shooter. It's not the game with the most satisfying melee combat. Like, it does all these things well, don't get me wrong. But it isn't the best game at any one of these things. But it is the only game that has all of these things. And all of it inside of a fully colliding physics engine. So it's like when you're holding a gun in this game, you have the option of blasting with one end and smacking with the other end. But now with the bayonet, it's like you have a third option. Like, just tell me this doesn't look fun. So that's cool. Now, it was also about this time that I revisited the constrainer tool. Like, it's been around since the beginning, but I just never paid much attention to this feller. See, it could connect things, like the board gun, but the connections couldn't break apart. And then it has all these options to switch between, and like, who knows what any of these hieroglyphics are? So then one day, it hit me. I could use it to connect a knife to the balloon gun. And so I did. Okay, Ford, this is for science.
And there he goes.
It had exceeded my wildest expectations. It turns out the constrainer tool is actually awesome. Dare I say, it may be equally as revolutionary as the board gun. Especially because you can constrain yourself. This opens up just some wacky possibilities. Like, in what other game can you do this, you know?
Yeah, alright, that'll do.
So, the other important feature of this update is this. In your menu, there's this new little button, and you give it a touch, and you get a spawn gun and a Nimbus cannon. So, first of all, this is huge, because I'd be dicking around on the moon, I'd be halfway done building some crazy bastard contraption, and then I would realize I actually missed my holster a couple minutes ago when I was trying to put my spawn gun away, and who the hell knows where it is now? But now you can just get another. Nice. So that's a big quality of life feature. But the big thing is that you can open this menu anywhere in the game. So now, anywhere you can go, you can have a spawn gun there too. Do you understand what that means?
You're an abomination!
Yeah. The potential for nonsense is now truly limitless. This was actually a terrible idea.
All quiet here. Hey, nothing to see.
when I think about the story levels in this game and like whether or not I feel like replaying them, they are defined in my memory by the tools and the weapons provided by the level to beat it with. But that's all out the window. See, it was already obvious to me that this game offered something special. Like no other game gives you this much freedom. But I feel like there's so much more depth that I never even knew was there. There's still so many mechanics that I need to jimmy with. For now, I'm just glad to be back, swinging my dick around in the BoneLab.
Oh, give me land, lots of land, under starry skies above. Don't fence me in, let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in, let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you, don't fence me in.
Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise.
I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses, and I can't look at houses and I can't